Good evening. I'm Lynn Rhodes, co-founder and executive director of Authoring Action.
And I'm Nathan Ross Freeman, co-founder and artistic director of Authoring Action.
Welcome to our 18th birthday celebration. We are thrilled to have you join us for an hour to look back over these 18 years, to celebrate the milestones, the transformative process, the evolving programs that have created such a dynamic and powerful organization in this community. We celebrate our authors, we celebrate our collaborating artists, and you. Thank you so much for joining us.
And here we go. Summer 2002, our first annual Home and Hood. We branded ourselves Winston-Salem Youth Arts Institute, pioneered by the likes of Raymond, Dace, Savannah, DJ, Mr. Bill. Did I say Happy Hill? Oh yeah, Boston was there, Piedmont Circle. Home and Hood Ensemble was the absolute pioneer who gave us birth. PS 211, we call that Crankies now, was our grooming fiduciary. And they hosted our first summer intensive Home and Hood. Our first commencement introduced us to Southeastern Center for Contemporary Arts, SECA. Summer 2003, Day by Day. At this, our first annual Home and Hood authors brought their classmates, friends, family, homegirls, homeboys. Already, Winston-Salem Youth Arts Institute started planting family trees. Wenda and Wade Kleinert and the Parkway United Church of Christ hosted us in our second summer intensive, day by day.
I want to say to you.
You. Me. We are two different minds. Two different souls. Two different people. But have you ever wondered why is it like that?
I'm saying I walk into this room and I see these sea of faces. So my first feeling is that wonderful, excited type of a fear.
Excellence here is not the best poem, not a good poem. I don't want a nice poem. I don't want a fabulous poem. I do not want to be impressed. I want to be touched. I want you to push the breath out of me. That's what we're going to do on the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th. 4 times you're going to go on stage, and 4 times you're going to take their breath away. So by the 13th of July, no one in this room can ever say again, nobody hears me, nobody pays attention. What does it matter? I don't care. No.
People are listening to what our kids have to say. They listen to what their lives are about. They hear things they've never heard before. Folks are paying attention, and I think it's affecting the work that we do in this community with our young people. They're realizing they have a story to tell. They're realizing that they have something so important to teach the rest of this community about how we can be whole as a community. They're a part of it.
Now I have a baby, a husband, and a sister that cares for me. But sometimes all of them make me mad. I cook, I clean, I wash their clothes, and it's not enough. I wonder why. Maybe that's just life.
I can't cry.
That's not right. I would never want to see it. I wish you would die. I want to be able to feel that special love. The type of love that only I can receive.
I want to stay home to keep from selling crack. Yes, that was one of the ways I survived.
You crazy if you think I'm gonna go out there, no confidence, no sense of direction, and make it me against the white world?
Am I really even worth trying to save?
Scares you. When you make it out, say it, it's spotless. Nothing to say, or nothing to do. Your house is burning.
Racist. Chains. Frustration, crying. Hurt, stinging, welt marks. Bleeding scars.
Please understand, I saw my uncle shoot his own brother in
front of my face.
Maybe y'all didn't understand what I was saying. I'm scared of my mistakes.
But hey, don't get me wrong. This world isn't doomed to hell.
The sun will break the cloud.
That's what I'm talking about.
What I'm talking about.
I remember the first year in DJ trying to get him to write a sentence. And now every time I see him, Mr. Freeman, I wrote something, can I put it in? I remember trying to get DJ to bring up his volumes, enunciate, project, all that other kind of stuff. And he was so quiet and so shy. And now he is the model. He is the clinic. He gives us a clinic. He gives me a clinic. He comes out when he comes up and says, my life is hell. He comes out there.
I'm tired of this mess. I'm tired of this stress. But I gotta stay strong.
Cause in the end, I'm gonna find my way home.
Walk in with those individuals who have to live life and death days. To know that I have the privilege to be able to sit down and collaborate with them. And once having garnered their voices, to spread their voices all over the floor and to turn that into something. Oh, that's big. That's big. Because, I mean, how can I? Who am I? We're not talking fiction here.
See, I know who I am, and that's just me.
Summer 2004, Walking on Water. Winston-Salem Youth Arts Institute at Green Street Church was huge. Our 30 icon teen authors challenged themselves with mesmerizing issues. This was the summer we coined the phrase breakthrough. We all have them now. Walking on Water taught us how to coach to a breakthrough. Teen author Nicole Little was my 12-year-old mentor, teaching me about breakthroughs. She channels her anger energy now, chasing justice in our courts. Generica Damon taught us what a breakthrough is, what it means, how to ride and get through it with a pile of hugs. Now, 2005 was the Mr. Bones Ensemble. Oh, that was a new world, the year of legit and expansion. Free at last, we earned our top-of-the-line 501c3 nonprofit status. Kilpatrick Design Studio engineered our very first interactive website, and we produced our first of 3 feature films. An adaptation of BET's Deborah Terry's story of 3 children, victims of a church bus crash, and their lifelong friendships dealing with the aftermath. Mr. Bones' feature film was written and directed by yours truly, and it was awarded Best Feature 2009 Philadelphia Film Festival, Distinguished Film 2009 Santa Barbara African American Film Series, Closing Ceremony Film on 2009 Cine Noir Festival of Black Films in Wilmington, North Carolina, Best Feature 2007 Sweet Auburn International Film Festival, Atlanta, Georgia, Best Drama at the 2007 Southern Appalachian International Film Festival, and the 2010 Aluda Film Festival in South Africa. Centenary United Methodist and Sawtooth Center offered our teen authors and collaborating artists sanctuary for the pre-production planning. 2006, Go Blisk. Go Blisk, G-O-B-L-I-S-K. G-O-B-L-I-S-K is a neologism, a word I made up and gave the ensemble to define. The Go Blisk Ensemble defined Go Blisk as the dream is the message. That's the definition they chose. We were at the Children's Home. We commenced at Wake Forest University at the renowned Ring Theater. In 2007, Threshold. There was something about this motley crew of authors that defied the ideas of who Winston-Salem Youth Arts Institute was, who we were to date, and however we could go on with presumption. The prowess of each and every Globalist author created an ensemble that most challenged Winston-Salem Youth Arts Institute as a pedagogy and ideology. In fact, we argued and debated and fluctuated all the way up to the evening of our commencement, right up to when they all walked out at 5:30 before their 7:30 p.m. engagement. And we didn't summon them back. They went somewhere, and they came marching back the way they surged out and simply said, "We're ready." So just imagine the celestial light and the cathedral echo of their voices, to which we could only listen to with wonder at Wake Chapel. Suffice it to say, it was a monastic and a blinding herald, the loudest and most quiet moment in our history that has literally left an indelible mark on those who were blessed to be there. And none of us who were there can describe what we saw and heard. Sacred, hope chest, hope in a chest, gone. Maybe threshold was the kick we needed to decide, hey, we need to do this year round. And so, Assegai 2007 was born, our year-round ensemble, September 2007.
I'm Ivy Hardy. I'm actually Renaissance Assegai. I joined about 13 years ago as part of the Threshold Ensemble as a youth writer, and continued all the following ensembles after that through halfway through undergrad. I'm still an active writer, and I will always consider myself to be Assegai. Since being a youth writer in the program, I have finished my undergraduate degree at UNC Chapel Hill and then went back to UNC to get my master's in healthcare administration. I had been working in the public sector as a Medicaid case manager, but just recently switched to a new job at a management consulting firm called Horn LLP. So that's where I am now. Being in authoring action has given me everything. I know for a fact that I would not be where I am today had it not been for authoring action, empowering me and teaching me how to use my voice and to hone my voice and to own who I am. So I thank Lynn and Nathan, and I will always be grateful and indebted to authoring action. Dealing with coronavirus has been a little bit of a struggle just because of the social distancing, but we're doing okay. I have been an essential worker, so I've been going to work in person most days until switching to Horn, and now I work from home. When I'm not working, I'm busy planning my wedding. I'm getting married next spring in March, so I'm really excited about that. The piece that I will be engaging right now is called Pendulums. It's more of a serious subject matter. I didn't originally write it for this, but I felt that it was important to be honest and tell my truth and be honest about how I feel regarding what's going on in the world. So this is Pendulums. Pendulums swing back and forth. Black bodies sway silently in the darkness, hanging from the poplar trees, the leaves softly whispering lamentations. They shiver at the chill of souls, departing the body. I go walking so I can think. Headphones in my ear to drown out the clinking of the shackles dragging behind my feet. I'm so tired. I just want to go to the store and get some Skittles. I just want to walk in the park and not feel their glares on my back. I just want to open Facebook without imagining my dad's face trending on my newsfeed. Is he next? I know which tie he'd wear to his funeral service, because the image of him in a casket is already branded in the walls of my mind. I know the picture of him we would give to the media, the one of him smiling while gardening in the front yard, so the world will know that he wasn't ever a threat. It's painful to mourn the dead. It's exhausting to mourn the living. I am so tired. These shackles are cutting off my circulation. My fingertips have grown cold, or maybe they've just gone numb from constant trauma. I can't breathe. You told me that you and I were one nation under God, then chastised me for taking a knee. When my shackles got too heavy to walk, Then they ran up on me and threw me into the ground. You proudly call yourself a moderate while you let them tie that noose around my neck. Then told me I should have complied with their commands, while they lit my flesh on fire and left me to rot in my own terror, to become yet another silent pendulum to swing from the poplar tree. My blood reeks of all your false compassion, and every judgment you ever delivered at the side of your crooked neck. At least be honest and look at me in the eye while you murder me in cold blood with your apathy, and tell me to my face that my life never mattered to you. Thank you.
2008, Absolist, Willie Lavon Holmes. You all know Willie as one of our headline presenters, master class writer, and Authoring Action's assistant to the director, who was born to us in Absolist, 2008. Autumn Carter, superlative as music director Jimmy Hamilton Jeter, makes his debut. And First Baptist Church of Winston-Salem offered us its annex space, the sanctuary, and media-savvy auditorium to create a tour de force summer of raging literary and music compositional engagement. You wish you were there.
Hi, I'm Willie Lavon Holmes II. I'm the Assistant Artistic Director of Author in Action. My first summer was Nexus Ensemble in 2008, and I've been a part of Author in Action ever since. Growing up, I loved driving downtown. It was the Dragon Slayer in me. The city, belly of beasts. Buildings hold concrete like crooked teeth. Skyscrapers hold horizons like words and stutters. Streets, the only thing that swallows sun and lick the bones clean. A river of sunflowers down its throats. Gulp. Gone is the smoke. This dragon breathes watercolors now. Skyscrapers are our way of painting the skyline. I wonder if God thinks of it graffiti. You want to finger paint indigo trees across that tightrope where us and stars meet. I don't mind. Just remember the shoe shine that watered your garden.
2009. Finally, Winston-Salem Youth Arts Institute becomes Authoring Action, the year of rebranding. A lot went into finding those two words to convey who we are and what we do. Plus, it makes a great logo. Tidbit, we often abbreviate Authoring Action with A2 or, God forbid, AA. Actually, Cheryl Lindsay came up with the superscript 2, which means that it's not A2, it's A squared. Authoring Action Ensemble christened the brand the summer of 2009 at the Children's Home. Oh, another 2009 filmmaking landmark, our second feature film, Authoring Action feature documentary compiled, filmed, edited by yours truly. It was launched and screened at 15 film festivals around the world and was awarded Best USA Documentary at the Swansea Bay Film Festival in Wales, nominated Best Community Service and Social Action Documentary 2010 at International Youth Film Festival in the UK. Yours to view by request. All you got to do is ask. Now, let's check out footage from 2010, Reach Ensemble, 2011, Salvation Ensemble, and 2012, Audacity Ensemble. Check it out.
My weary brown eyes glanced at my paper, craving to see what I wrote. Once blank, it now bears a wonderful yet terrible truth. How I got here was never up to me. How I exit is no one's choice but mine.
Check it, this the situation. On this one staging, young gifted teen speaking to the whole nation.
WSYAI is founded to develop impact communication specialists who will author original written works in poetry, monologues, raps, editorials, essays, and lyrics from life stories and societal predicaments.
We develop forms in collaboration with professional and renowned artists who with us will engage the world through spoken word, on stage and screen, and design and publication.
Our mission, our determination is to empower ourselves to exercise our civic, social, and economic rights.
To educate and re-educate our evolved society. Whenever we engage you,
Our determination is to rock your world.
And move you towards change.
Together, we are Assegai. And our words will pierce you.
Always feel the chill of life breeze like cold seas. It won't ease instead of drip ease. My thread weaves alone as I press through the stress and heavy mess. My life test, a password got breath beneath my chest. Always feel the chill of life breeze like cold seas. It won't ease instead of drip ease. My thread weaves alone as I press through the stress and heavy mess. My life test, a password got breath beneath my chest. I remember, born on the 25th of December.
I didn't have a choice. After 9 short months, I had to leave the cool comfort I was used to. A tiny raindrop tossed into a crowded sea of thunderstorms, put into a world where time was always money. So of course nobody could spare a minute from my voice because it wasn't something you could put in the bank. And in this twilight zone, starlight, like sparkling crystals, no longer existed, but was replaced by everything, from skyscrapers to hospitals, and churches that were actually business complexes. Trapped in a giant house where nobody was really ever home, and where storms were endless, so the rainbows were always hidden behind midnight snow, cold black surface. As it revolved around the hot blazing sun, change revolved around it too. People evolved from spending time with each other to spending everything they had on name brand clothes, computers, iPods, and iPhones, and I couldn't take it anymore. I needed a sweet escape, something to break me free, a medicine for my rock-hard insanity. So I picked up a pen. Heart beating, rushing faster, no longer steady, I began to do the only thing I knew how to do, dream.
I stand in the midst of the cloudy baby blue sky. I let the cool, chilly wind rub my body, sending me to my next level high.
vibration. Home is one of those words of a holy war in the classrooms.
Am I going insane? Love taps with pen and papers.
Ambition to restore ourselves.
Hermes wingtip Jordans.
I want you to leave.
Believing that everything is possible.
And I know I don't share my fears, but I want to. All of this is my renaissance.
Echoes of hope for that wounded soldier.
God emblazing our breasts with his touch.
The old man is in me.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, countdown. Boombox goes through the crystal, huddle just blisters countdown.
This lifestyle of continuous movement will stay with me.
(2013), a Nexus Ensemble. And that September, we inaugurated one of the most important components of Author in Action, essential to our future, the Just Us program. Author in Action in association with the Forsyth County Juvenile Prevention Council and Aperture Theater presents Just Us.
Hi, I'm Libby Lubin, Program and Outreach Coordinator for Author in Action. I go out into our local communities and recruit youth so that we can provide them with tools to empower themselves to be authors of their own lives, and to use that same empowerment to take back and share with their communities to create articulate advocates for social change. Happy birthday, Author in Action.
Hi, I'm Crystal Watkins, the cinematographer with the Just Us Film Program and Author in Action. And I just want to say that working with the Author in Action team has been an honor and a privilege. Being able to teach these teens the art of visual storytelling is one of the highlights of my professional career. I've been working in visual storytelling for over 10 years, and although this is hard work and a lot of the teens are being exposed to a new craft like directing and script writing and creating shot lists, when you get to see them piece it all together along with costume, sound design, and set design, and being able to see their faces when their film premieres at the Aperture Theater for the first time, that is priceless, and I wouldn't trade that experience for the world. So right now, I want to say happy birthday to Author in Action, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of the team. Let's continue to elevate our teams and create this art.
So light the candle, the remaining candles, for the 2014 Pangea Ensemble, 2015 Rhapsody Ensemble, the 2016 Tapestry Ensemble, which was also the year we produced our third feature film, Daydreams and Weird Facts, written and co-directed by our then teen author, 16-year-old Nani Egbuna, with a featured screening at the Capital Black Film Festival, Austin, Texas. 2017 was the Phoenix Ensemble. Why don't we check out some footage from the Tempest Ensemble, 2018. Check it out.
Sit down, sit. Don't get up, just sit tight. Okay, right. The girl next to you is staring. Do you know her? Doesn't matter. We're not here to make friends. Just play pretend. When will you escape? When will you escape? When will you escape? The tiring feeling of people knowing that you care. Sit down, sit. Don't get up, just sit tight. Okay, right. You don't have to do this if you really don't care. Why can't you express yourself? Are you
but I am the storm. Reporters screaming,
it's tragic.
My city's filled with ashes.
Everybody can't say bye to what they love. I know Tempest who taught they came from above. Our temp is serious and we show you rough love.
We show you rough love, rough love. Why run? I am the Tempest, dependence my weapon.
Winds blow outside, we're inside thinking deeply. Stand out, never quiet, cause it doesn't have a meaning. Come out, don't be shy, it's gonna be hard living.
Yeah, siblings couldn't make it. They're on their way to this place called heaven.
Heaven! Anger is something we all have in our bodies, keep it rolling and hit it off the ground like it's hockey.
But I am mad.
Can't stop me.
And even I know
just stay beside
me.
History gets to
that
me.
There will always
crazy.
Be snakes in the grass,
Took
slithering
me as a
around,
baby.
trying to take
disorder
my
me,
flower.
no crazy. Brother left the state to make it safer,
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 safer. Confidence like that.
Safer I reject. Entourage, royalty, uniquely chosen throne. Confidence I catch, tempest I reject. Entourage, royalty, uniquely chosen throne. Confidence I catch, tempest I reject.
In this life, in my universe, this flower is my desire of joy. My flower can stumble upon glass and not fall. My flower does not depend on water to grow. It depends on the love and the respect of others to grow into the flower that it was meant to be. But even I know, and my flower knows, that there will always be snakes in the grass slithering around trying to take my flower down.
Zero.
Dare to put the nail in the coffin of the necromancy. Even the moon has its limits. The nighttime is my playground. I was conceived in the darkness and dipped into caste systems to detach the wounds I and my sister share. Black, brown, coffee, mud, Nola clay, Haitian Jumu, Alabama mulch, Wilmington sand. The name my mother gave me isn't enough of a label. What do you recognize first? Is it my attitude? Or is it the shea butter with the distinctive smell? Black, negus, Ethiop, burnt faces, ebony, sable, jet. I am an intentional designer of Lodimar and Blue Magic hair grease, Yoruba to Shango, Oshun to Sun, black gatekeepers. I am a Scheherazade of liberation, the ultimate Shabazz. I am elegant, bronze as it gets, chocolate to chocolate, hemp as hemp, priest as shaman. I am violently noir and blissfully menacing, and I am unkempt. Undertones of red, orange, and purple, overtones of mesmerizing aggression and whimsical passion. Necromancy. Creator of human evaporation, absorber of light, I am deep as deep. Royalist king with 2 Qs, and I'm father of everything. Even the sun fastens to me in admiration. Mansa of Mansa, necromancy. I'm the beginning of the end, and what a joyous ending it will be. I am the rebirth of passion that intrudes, preyed upon neck roller, home of homegirls, sugarcane shorties, do-rag dynasties. I bet you my hair reminds you of Leopold's Congo leaves, Bantu babies, jigaboo bombshells black. I was bred by Negritude's comets. I'm a child of Shiva's kingdom. Nubian Nefertari narcissism I am. I tread clouds when water is for waiting. And my temper is from my diasporic donations. I am black. Deliberate black. Literal black. Analytical black. Historic black. I am whole as black. Full fist living light is light, black. I was conceived in the darkness, but it seems the clams favored me.
Eluded death from the depths of an ominous sea. I stand here on the horizon, perched and peacock proud. When all the gates are gone, this societal parasite denies fulfilling its dictated destiny, reclaiming everything stolen from me, declaring I am what the medical world said I could never be. A timeless gemstone of immeasurable worth, pressure in time, waves, tides, courage and strength I shall never forget. My ancestors birthed me, raised me, and stirred me. I am fortified by the same oxidized tyrosine that delivered, taught, and nurtured this world. Every race, while chromosome and gene throughout time comes back to mine. How can I not shine? I am her. Therefore, I deny death. I deny stagnation. I deny the invisible cloak called victimization. My light beacons to every title, goal, accomplishment, and accolade that this short-colored girl from the east side of the trade floor was taught she could never be to me.
All right.
Step foot upon my shore. I am a manifesting muggle. I am sapphire. I am the cocoon butterfly in the shadow of the crescent moon. I am here. Therefore, I will forever dance to the tempo of the ocean, no matter the time, be it 4/4 or Japan Standard Time. Continues to call upon me, for she is coming. Awaken, hasten, be ready, not scared. For out the shell of darkness, the moonlight will always show you what is really there.
I want to give a shout out to our burgeoning collaborating artist corps, with whom I grew up. Mabel Robinson, Jennifer Kelly, Chad B-Rock, Frank Eaton, Cameron Speaks, Greg Tontonen, Eric Glenn, Francois Byers, Tyler Nail, Naomi Green, Tim Kennedy, Lyndon Bray, Derek Monk, Paul Dowse, and Brandon Woods.
To get us started each day, body, mind, and spirit, we give thanks for our yoga teachers who woke us up over the years. Bonnie Phillips, Audra Byers, Taylor Pizzell Miller, and Shakira Bethea. We delighted in the many Winston-Salem State University, Salem College, Wake Forest University, and North Carolina School of the Arts interns we would help cultivate over the years. We celebrate the Authoring Action college-age mentors who return to mentor the next generations summer after summer. And since 2014, through the generous commitment of the Winston-Salem Center for Education and the Arts and First Baptist Church on 5th, we now have a permanent home at 624 West 6th Street. And we spend our summers at Bethabara Moravian Church and the Southeastern Center for Contemporary Art. We give thanks for all of these folks who have made Authoring Action possible, along with the generous support of the Winston-Salem Arts Council, the North Carolina Arts Council, the Winston-Salem Foundation, many generous donors, and other private grants, especially our grant for the Just Us program through the Juvenile Crime Prevention Council. Thank you to all of you who have shown us such care.
I also want to give my personal shout out to my seers and over the years guest writers, Aileen Muhammad, Sarah Graybill, Libby Lubin, and our 2020 Wake Forest Lee Bowser for our upcoming 2020 unveiling, drumroll, Emanate Ensemble. Make sure that you look out for Emanate Class of 2020 Ensemble. The cavalcade of our summer intensive and year-round Assegai outreach programs, workshops, and events brings us here today, celebrating 18 years from growing pains to growing gains. And in the words of Jennifer Kelly, we're now old enough to vote. Vote. And as we speak about Jennifer Kelly, with the support of the North Carolina Arts Council, Jennifer Kelly has broadened our design program throughout the year. Check her out.
Birthday address take 9. Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer O'Kelly, Director of Visual Art and Design at Authoring Action. I've been supporting the process of getting the summer intensive from script to stage since Homenhood. And in the early days, I provided support for visual guest artists who were collaborating in the summer program, as well as providing the lighting design and scenic support, technical training for each ensemble moving into the theater. It was different every year, guided and inspired by the writing process and the unique group of artists that had been selected for each summer. Then came 2013, the Nexus Ensemble, what I refer to as our film summer. It marks the beginning of visual art and production design being fully integrated into our summer program, and after that, for me, things really took off. Visual art and design became a formal, indispensable element of the summer training. It was no longer simply production support. I was part of the teaching faculty and integral to the creative process. The program continues to grow, and now with an artist in residency grant from the North Carolina Arts Council, we have established an after-school program that is 3 years strong. In addition, I'm a regular teaching artist in the Just Us film program, occasionally even mentoring teens in the process of creating an illustrated film as part of their experience. I'm ever focused on helping teens unravel the relationship between visual storytelling that surrounds us in every moment of our lives and how what we see and what we show influences an audience, revealing aspects of a narrative or an argument that can reach the emotional core of the matter at hand. My determination is to help each author unlock the visual toolbox and learn how to effectively apply those tools in achieving their aspirations.
We are wrapping up our 2019-2020 ensemble year with the Gaia Ensemble, meeting the challenges of working online. These 3 spent weekly sessions on Zoom. Austin, Dakota, and Alexandra. Check them out.
Hi, I am Austin Willard, and I'm part of Gaia Ensemble 2019, Author in Action. Caught between the crossfires. My father looks between an obtuse perspective of a relationship he couldn't fix. The 17-year-old boy never meets his father, never sees his father, scorns his father. All he can remember is a man on a bike, pedaling across the country, pedaling away from the truth of his home that was with that 17-year-old boy. A gay man in the late 20th century may be an obtuse perspective to understand, but to some, this sensible explanation may be a burning cross in that man's backyard. An artist, they call him, but I know as I stare at his picture in the hallway, his true artistry was escaping from the own truth that he hid in each dress he sewed or thread he stitched. A phantom thread lost in the silhouette of being who he was in a time where his own son was told to hate that, to step on that. The day the 17-year-old boy meets the silhouette of a father, he finally sees the love the father always wanted for him. He sees past the pain and hidden personality and sexuality to see who he truly is. So who truly hit himself the most? The father that ran away from it all, or the boy caught between the crossfires? Or me, having to deal with the trauma of my father and my grandfather's wife, having to release the hate that's been taught? And me just having to relearn it all.
A simple birthday, a car, a Mexican restaurant, 4 best friends. Trust has gone through the test of fire, earth shaking, clashing from the uproar of racial and ethnic roots being ripped from their prejudiced ways, crackling fire and tire going through the briars, 4 best friends, 4 butterflies, free flying and none of them dying, 1 butterfly flying to Alaska and Illinois, and 2 butterflies possible flying to marriage and even a family, 1 butterfly traversing the globe as a wave treats water. Ambition is a bonfire with unlimited fuel. Nothing can stop these butterflies even when they're hundreds of miles apart. All of their lives breathing in and out. 1 plane ticket. The powerful wind brought through these cocoons together. Now the wind helps these butterflies fly towards their happiness. My name is Dakota Alcala. I'm from 2019 Gaia. Ask the guy.
I am Alexandra Banuelos Hernandez, and I am from the Gaia Ensemble. I just wanted to say happy 18th birthday to Authoring Action. I just wanted to say how thankful I am to be part of this program and that I have learned a lot. Thank you.
Authoring Action's mission is to develop teen authors who engage the world through spoken word, on stage and screen, with design and publication, developing forums that speak to issues that are relevant and prevalent to the global community. For 18 years, and especially in these days, we would like to celebrate the voices of some of our teens. Here now from a 2015 R.J. Reynolds High School engagement, 2 pieces by Willie, Lavon, Holmes, and Nani Agbuna, followed by the Phoenix Ensemble.
What did the code of chivalry say about unarmed black boys? It's funny. All the heads on the pipe are starting to look a lot like me. 50 shots turn bells into a shattered dream catcher. Hands up, don't shoot, but all he saw was claws. My uncle, he didn't let my cousins outside of the house with hoodies for months. Because what is this body to a Persian army? I walked in rooms where people weren't quite comfortable unless I had a noose on, like, how dare you have the audacity to breathe? I've got friends who think that the only way to get over their fear of monsters is to become one. To show that they live unapologetically, trying to prove that they're human. And the others just said they would rather die. So no, I can't be a princess sitting in a tower waiting to be saved because they don't give a damsel about me, but I'm not a dragon to be slain, a problem. But I do have this grandmother whose prayers can melt brimstone. She taught me how to speak in shrapnel. So when calls to justice just fade to the background, they made it clear that I'm too dark to be white noise, so I know they hear me. Tear gas can't drown out these screams, so no, this is not a poem. It's a roar. And I refuse to ever apologize for living loudly. The crown is with me, the people.
My brother, you have blood on your hands, my brother. You have that look on your face, like, yes, Your Honor, I am guilty, too black in a white man's nation. All melanin and mishap, all curly hair and New Jordan kicks, and brown skin, and bullet wounds, and 4.5 hours out in the street, and we accept this as darkness. Don't tell me you're not a victim, my brother. If you're a brother, then you're a victim, my brother. And I thought you might understand that by now. I thought they might understand you by now, but they're still focused on terminating your existence. A chick on Tumblr said that, so don't tell me the new racism doesn't exist. Don't tell me the new sexism doesn't exist when the unemployment rate of black males is still twice
I'm the fire in the rain. I'm afraid I'm not brave. I'm the phoenix in the grave.
Drew is from Detroit, Michigan, where they catch bodies for fun. When you get the chance to be an author, that's big.
The pain expressions of the ones I've hurt lingers in my mind like the smell of cannabis in a college dorm.
And as I always do, I ran to heal you. But baby girl, your wounds were too deep and the damage was done. And I wasn't strong enough to take it all. Oppressed by the pain, I fell still and silent like a statue. Sorry I failed you. I should have caught you sooner. I should have told you that I love you and that you were born from love. Please understand when you read this that you can trust me and I will always be here waiting for you. Sincerely, your pride, your dignity, your honor, your self-love, yourself, Jalen.
Stare at me, hug me, ask me what's wrong. No response, just tears. I show them my arm, they see a cross. My mom asked, what was your dream about? I told her fire, God, death, the city of Pyre. Run!
He stitched her mouth closed before she could live to tell the story. No orange roses and chocolates on a Valentine's Day. Just how much you giving away. How many hickeys can I give you when you give me today?
She liked it. She was smiling. She wanted it.
You ran stop signs and stoplights you should have already crashed and broke. She sees you and everything you shouldn't do. She watched you.
Let's take a picture. 25 pictures of abuse. 25 picture frames of rape. My mind was tainted.
While you played, I dazed off into a magical wonderland where my body was valued and I'm not a sexual object in the 21st century who can wear her shoulder out and her bra strap showing because boys don't think of sex when they look at her. They see natural beauty. And my wavy brown hair was beautiful. And my body was unbeautiful.
But grieve over those who have energy. With
Do you remember that night I sat home crying, screaming your name?
Break bread to
Do you remember that night? I was hungry. You did not feed me.
The only woman who loves shelters me.
I thank my mom for being there for me. I wouldn't be standing right here today if it wasn't for her.
The only woman who loves shelters me.
The only woman who loves shelters me.
The only woman who loves shelters me.
Against the mother's advice, creating challenges beginning with life. I'm always mad. Mad so long, could've forgot why. Forgot maybe I was too high. Goals and big dreams, just the boy with all the means. Still I feel I never succeed. Pills till it didn't matter. Fights behind me, still disaster. My happiness wallet empty. Patience, bank account drained. My needed self couldn't be maintained. True self, true to self, I forgot the meaning. Imitation, so I'm chasing a child's joy, but I was mad when I was younger. Hated acting cool. Hated all the things I see to myself, what am I for? Hated the idea of my thoughts being for anyone else, but hated being so hateful, more than anything else.
Some say that being blind is a tragedy. But to be honest, seeing is a tragedy. I've seen you do so many things. So much that people mistaking your cigarette ashes for tears. I think that's your way of crying. I think that's your biggest fear.
I experienced the bad for the better, had to make it through the storm without a sweater. I'm getting better. Check it. Every day that I live, I'm still growing up. But I'm still a kid. Did I push? Did you? You bet I did. Came from the bottom, had to dig. Started my fire with twigs. Now my ashes in the mist.
Windswept nights bow to the presence of the sun, we rise again. We are the caretaker of a tear, reborn to the idea of acceptance dipped in the footprints of success. We are the rise of a phoenix.
The master is pulling me now, muscle by muscle and bone by bone. So sit back. And enjoy the puppet show.
And just to make sure you heard me right, yes, this year we are going to pre-introduce our 2020 Emanate Ensemble Summer Intensive. Yes, we're going to Zoom it, we're going to speak it, we're going to film it, we're going to present it to you in 7 festival grade short films. Whew. Okay, I'm done, but never finished. Ever. Happy birthday, Author in Action. I continue to wish you prodigy, posterity, legend, legacy. Cool.
And it's time to give a shout out to all the board members who have supported us, helped us raise funds, and become sustainable through the years. Mac Dale, Wenda Kleinard, Wake Kleinard, Cheryl Shirillo, Devora Ascot Transu, Diane Bihar, Jonathan Martin, Lisa Menifee, Reginald Alston, Eric Glenn, Ralph Meadows, Renee Andrews, Jay Cutchin, Laurenita Katinde, Bob Moyer, Cheryl Lindsay, Brooke Smith, Charlene Hunt, Cindy Briggs, Libby Lubin, Denise Terry, David Radcliffe, Valine Franco, Alvin Borders, Mark Henderson, James Thomas, David Rodwell, Kathy Oakes, Jamie Cheshire, Katie Foster Fowler, Sonny Haynes, Tanya Montiero, Naomi Falami Randolph, Stephen Parise, Ife Egbuna, Bruce Cole, Katie Hall, Yvonne Smith, Ron Jones, Stefan Plummer, Ivy Hardy, Tara Perez, Leah Manalagos, Susan Britton. And our current board members, Jordan Googe, Ayana Abrams, Laurenita Katinde, Michael Robeson, Valerie Vestal, Jennifer Chapman, Corliss Sellers, Debbie Randolph, Alexander Hoskins, and lifelong board member, Bob Moyer. We give thanks to all of these who have served Authoring Action so ably and so generously through the years. Thanks to all of you.
Great birthday celebration. I'm Debbie Randolph and I'm on the board of Authoring Action. Right now, as we speak, a new National Board of Advisors is forming. This board will help Authoring Action have a national presence. Made up of recognized leaders across many fields and including our own Renaissance Assegai, this board will advocate for Authoring Action on national forums such as the film industry, theater, and education. We're very excited about this new adventure, and we will keep you posted.
Hello, I'm Claire Giffen, and I'm privileged to be on the fundraising team for Authoring Action. And thank you for being here today. I hope you're enjoying our birthday party. Congratulations to Nathan, Lynn, and the artists for 18 years of passion and commitment to providing programs for the local youth to discover their voices and transform their lives and engage in our community. And thank you for being here today too. You are amazing. You are our champions. Your generous support and gifts are the essential growth to the future of our teens. This spring was challenging, but you helped us make it through. You were there for us. You stood by us and you made sure that we could complete these programs for our teens. Thank you. And now as we look forward into the next year, we ask for your continued support. Stay engaged. Check out our website. Look for our emails. You will know what's going on. We will keep you informed. So thank you again. Thank you for being the best. You rock. You are champions. And we look forward to celebrating another birthday with you. Enjoy the day. Happy birthday.
The period of adolescence and young adulthood
is often fraught with self-doubt, crises surrounding identity, and fear and anxiety about how these young people will fit into an ever-changing world. Through the creative writing process, Authoring Action provides the tools for youth to find their inner voices. This enables them to embark on a journey of self-discovery and to express their joys, fears, doubts, anger, and hope. These tools are vital in their ability to navigate emerging adulthood and to cope with the turbulent times in which they find themselves. In performing before audiences and on film, the youth build confidence in their ability to express themselves, to make better life choices, and become successful adults. Their performances envelop us in their experiences and cause us to reflect on our lives and the paths we have chosen and have yet to choose. Not only do these powerful voices transform their own lives, but they also transform the communities in which we live. This has been clearly demonstrated, as you've seen during this program. Authoring Action has even continued this important work during the pandemic. Now more than ever, it is vital that we continue to support these youth. As a nonprofit organization, Authoring Action relies on your support. Please go to authoringaction.org and donate to support these youth who rock our world, to move us to change. Thank you.
My name's Claire Tuttle, and I'm a huge fan of Authoring Action. I can't believe it's been 18 years since that first production I saw. You guys are awesome, and keep up the great work.
Happy birthday!
Happy 18th birthday to Authoring Action. I was just a kid when I joined over 13 years ago, so I think it's such a beautiful thing that we've gotten to grow up together, and Authoring Action has just given me so much. Gave me a voice, gave me the right to use my opinion and to speak it out, and gave me the power to own who I am and to grow into the person that I am now. So I thank you, Authoring Action, and to Lynn and Nathan, and I hope for many, many more years of this program and of this organization.
Happy birthday, Authoring Action. You're 18 now. You're old enough to vote. I hope you've registered. Just saying.
Action, happy 18th birthday. My name is Ify, a very grateful parent of a student of Authoring Action, Nani Igbuna. Thank you to Lynn, thank you to Nathan, and thank you to all our supporters and donors over the years. Thank you for empowering our children. That's the most important thing. Here's to so many more years, and I love you all.
Happy birthday, Authoring Action. So glad to be with you guys to celebrate.
This is Wenda
and Wake, wishing you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Authoring Action. You're 18. Now you get to vote.
Authoring Action is an organization.
Right. Thanks for empowering our youth. That is the best gift.
Happy birthday to Authoring Action. Congratulations on reaching your 18th year. You can vote now. So I hope you get at least 18 more years out of it, and then you can run for president. Happy birthday.
This is Randy Eady, President and CEO of the Arts Council of Winston-Salem, and I'm wishing a very happy 18th birthday to Authoring Action, and to my good friends Lynn Rhodes and Nathan Ross Freeman for the marvelous job you have done in making this outstanding organization so impactful in our community for so many years. Happy birthday.
Good evening. I'm Alexandra Hoskins, proud board member. Happy birthday, Authoring Action. Here's to another 18 wonderful years.
Happy 18th birthday to Authoring Action. To Lynn, Nathan, and the staff, keep up your amazing work. Congratulations.
Lifetime board member with Authoring Action for God knows how many years. Happy birthday.
Hi, Authoring Action. This is Nani Igbuna from the 2012 Audacity Ensemble. I joined you all when I was 14 and I am now 22. I just graduated from Duke University and I'm currently working as content lead for a financial literacy application. I know that I would not be close to where I am today. I would not be half of the woman I am today without Authoring Action. And so I just want to say how much of a blessing you've been in my life, how grateful I am for you, and how excited I am to see the amazing work you all will continue to do in the future. I love you and happy birthday.
Hello, Authoring Action, and happy birthday to 18 years.
Birthday, Authoring Action. We're proud to know you and proud to be part of what you do.
This is Kay Ritchie and
John Hartman,
parents of Emmanuel Hartman, a proud member of Authoring Action. Happy birthday.
My name is Dakota, and I've been a part of Authoring Action since 2019 and Gaia Ensemble. I just want to say happy birthday, Authoring Action. I love everything that I've got to do with Authoring Action. Everything. Like, there's just so much that I have done, and it's just so great that there's this type of program out there, and I never thought I'd be a part of it, but here I am, and I enjoyed it. I really did, and I'm still a part of it. So thank you, and happy birthday, Authoring Action.
Hi, I'm Laurenita Katende, Board Treasurer at Authoring Action. Happy 18th birthday and continued success.
Happy birthday, Authoring Action. My name is Libby Lubin, and I'm a former board member, and I have to say that working with Authoring Action has been one of the most meaningful things I've done in my 20 years in Winston-Salem. I'm so proud of the organization. I'm so proud of Lynn and Nathan. And I'm so proud of all the young people whose lives have been profoundly changed by what they've learned and worked on with Authoring Action.
Hi, this is Sharon Hill from the North Carolina Arts Council, and I want to take this opportunity to wish Authoring Action a very happy birthday. We so admire the work you're doing and how you're serving the community, and wish you many years of continued success. Enjoy your celebration.
Hey, I can't believe it's already been 18 years. I'm exceptionally proud of this organization, certainly all the great work that's been done over the years and everybody that's come through the program and is still a part and still active and still living the lifestyle and cultivated a better crop of human beings, and really, I think, as I've said before, helped to redefine the intellectual integrity of the city. And I think at a time more than ever when we need heroes and we need people who are trying to find the best in things, and we need people who are, shining a light of truth and hope, and not, hiding in the basement with the lights off. I think Lynn and Nathan and all the volunteers and everybody who's been involved have done a tremendous job working to build a better world and better citizens. And congratulations, happy birthday. I'm happy I'm allowed to have any affiliation at all with Authoring Action, because it's so difficult in a world of fabrication to find something authentic, and I think Authoring Action does that in a way other organizations don't do. So cheers to many, many, many more happy birthdays.
Hi everyone. I want to thank you again for joining us for our 18th birthday. We were very excited to be able to pull this evening together to look back over these 18 years and to remember some of the amazing young people that we've had the pleasure and the privilege of working with, to not only provide them the tools for writing their own stories, for elevating their own voices, but to help them, support them in authoring their lives, and for the impact that they've made in this community. You know, I've started every commencement with these words by Tupac Shakur: "Unless they're shooting, no one notices the youth." Followed by, well, in Winston-Salem, we are listening to our young people. And we've been doing that for quite a while now, and we will continue to do that. Never has it been more important that we as a community listen to our young people, to their insights, to what they have to teach us about how we can be whole and how we can address some of the systemic issues that continue to divide and to create the deep-seated racism that happens in the world. So thank you for your support, our donors, our board members, to our mayor for your amazing leadership, not only in this community in this time, but for always, and for your support of Authoring Action. I'd like to say a special shout out to our judges, the Honorable Judge Lisa Menifee, Laurie Hutchins, and to Denise Hartsfield, who has sent us many young people to work with to help them write their path and to become active and engaged citizens in the world. Thank you, all of you, for your support and for your partnership. We want to thank Jerry and Jennifer Chapman for organizing all of this wonderful Facebook Live event, for all your hours and logistics that you have undergirded to make this happen. Thank you for that. I want to also let you know something very exciting. We, through the Winston-Salem Foundation, have been able to put together in a booklet our Authoring Action creative writing process for educators. This is a companion guide. We are going to be offering workshops online and hopefully in person when things evolve to train educators to take this model, Authoring Actions model, into the classroom. We're very excited about that. You can go to authoringactiontraining.org to learn more about this work and look for it in the future. Thank you again for coming. Thank you again for the opportunity for us to share a little bit, just highlights of our 18 years. If you want to know more, you can always reach out to authoringaction.org, to Nathan Ross Freeman, co-founder, artistic director, and to me, I'm Lynn Rhodes, co-founder and executive director. Happy birthday, Authoring Action. We love you so, and we love all of you. Take care, and good evening.